sorry.
No, go ahead.
How did it compare to some of the spots you hit in Sunday?
Oh, they were good. App State usually was like the loudest game that we went to, but it was always a home game. So, it's kind of hit or miss. But that game was definitely like my first true like away. Because even like when we played A&M, it was loud, but it wasn't like it wasn't like that.
Really?
Oh yeah. I think I think they're closer and it's in a bowl, so everything's down. The student section gets loud.
I bet on that end, it seemed like it was super loud.
Just a tad.
Hey, talk about that D-line you faced on Saturday. I got here a little late. How do you think you guys handled them?
I think pretty good. They were a great D-line, not going to take anything away from them. I think there were some things that we did that we just, we could do better, obviously, from the whole group, all three phases of the ball. But, I think offensive line-wise, we had our moments. And so, but I think we handled ourselves pretty well. Against a good D-line, so.
What do you think was so tough about getting the run game going early on, especially that first half?
I think it was just a matter of we just went out there, and I don't know if I think there's some finish. Like, I think O-line, we were doing great. We all strained. I just think there's some stuff that, we just gotta correct in the film room that comes with it. So,
what's the degree of difficulty in what you're doing, practicing a lot of center and then having to go play guard every week?
It's great. It's great for me because I get to learn both positions. Still learning, coming in, still kind of the new guy, learning everything. So it's still fun. But it definitely has its moments where it's, sometimes it can be a challenge. Other times it's very fun. I like to look at it more as an opportunity, though.
What was that night like for you, SMU, where that was your first time just jumping in mid-game at guard? Did things move kind of fast?
Kind of. It was like go in, see, you just feel it out. At the end of the day, it's just ball. So. You just go out there, you do what you're coached to do, use your technique. Obviously, I got to get better with my technique, but, it was fun. It was a great opportunity, and it was exciting.
What do you feel like is maybe at the top of your priority list of cleaning up or improving?
Just getting more comfortable for me. I think I get out there and I'm trying to do too much. I just need to do my job and then trust around me and trust the coaching, which I do. It's just hard. It's hard to break some habits I've had in the past, so I gotta get used to that.
Are those like centers habits? Because centers kind of got to do a whole lot, and when you move around, I'm not saying you don't have more to do at guard.
Oh yeah, it's just a lot of technique stuff that I was used to, but I'm breaking it now. It's just there's sometimes you'll divert back to something in your head. You'll think that where you were in the past, but you can't look back in the past anymore. You just gotta move on. So it's fun challenge.
You find that you lose technique when you think too much?
For me, I think my technique, whenever I think too much, I think my technique is good, but then I think my game slows down.
Sure.
So I think I just need to let loose and go play. Just, go out there and remember, like I already said, it's just ball.
Is that something that's coming internally from you realizing that, or is there somebody else, whether it's a teammate or coach, that's saying, hey, just let it go?
The whole staff here has been amazing. Like, there's resources everywhere. So, there's been some people I've talked to just been like, let's talk about anything else other than ball sometimes. But no, it's mainly coming from me. Like, I just watch on film and I'm like, I should have done that. And then I just think way too much about it. So, but I'm getting better at it. That was more of a fall camp issue that I had. So it's getting a lot better now.
So what's the biggest challenge for you guys as a group going forward, you think?
Biggest challenge? I think just making sure that we all stay and we all see the goals ahead. You can't get too high, can't get too low. You got to remember that every single day you're going to learn something new. It's not always going to be perfect, and once you remember that and you keep learning, keep getting better, I think you won't be fully complete. People can say, in my opinion, you're never going to be the full complete team until you're closer to the end because you're learning new things every single day. It doesn't matter who you go against. So.
What's the biggest difference playing guard for you against center?
Really, the biggest difference, I wouldn't say there's much of a difference. It's just I got to go in there, and then it's just a little bit of technique. There's technique switches up about that. So once you transition your mind, it's all good.
Does it make a difference left or right?
No, sir. I think if you learn one, you learn all. That's why I enjoy learning center, because you learn all the positions around you. Okay. So I feel like, in my mind, I try to make myself more valuable by learning all those.
Had you played center like all your career in terms of high school and so on?
In high school, I played guard, but we ran the ball. We never passed, so completely different story there. But got to, 2 weeks before I moved into App, the O-line coach texted me and said start snapping. So from there on, I played center. And then right before I left Appalachian, I played guard in the spring there. So
when Bill recruited you, what did he talk to you about?
Pretty much saying, play some guard, play some center. Kind of what I figured. I was going to have to come in, just And my goal was when I came in, I wanted to learn center, because once you learn center, you learn guard. Then once you learn guard, you learn tackle. And I was just trying to pick it up as quick as I could. So in my mind, you learn center, you learn them all quick.
What was that transition like, going from a run-only offense that you ran in high school to what y'all were doing at App State and now what you're doing here?
A lot of staying after and having to adjust. It was great though, because you got and like coaches and guys there that were experienced. That's always been my thing. I love talking to the older guys. I love like Ray, McKay, Tyler, Walter. It don't matter who you are. All those guys. I stay after talk to the D linemen. If you have information, I want to know. I'm trying to learn as much as I can. So if I'm going against you on defense and you hit me with a move, I'm going to ask, what'd you do right here? I'm trying to learn as much as I can. So I've always been one that I'm never too. I don't care who you are. I'm going to ask a question on what happened, try to get better.
Are you like that in all areas of your life?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It don't matter what it is, unless I'm with my dad. Then that's a different story.
You're not asking.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, but yeah, I just like to ask questions. I like to learn, get other people's, because your brains, you know as much as you know. Other people may know more, so you might as well just take their knowledge and learn from it.
You talked about learning how to snap. You talk about your new role playing guard, technique versus being fast versus thinking too much. How much thinking goes on when you're learning how to snap and all that?
Don't think about the snapping. Whenever you're playing center, don't think about the snap, because that's the first thing that will happen with a bad snap. Just get up there, grip it and rip it. That's what I learned.
So there's parallels then between what you're doing now and that. Is less thinking.
You're just holding that ball and you just got to get the ball back there and don't think about anything else. It's the easiest thing to do.
What are some of the things you're interested in outside of football?
Outside of football, I love listening to music, going outside. My roommate at the house over the weekend, he built this little outside little shade area. So we got some lights out there. We're gonna get a projector. Kind of sit out there. I like hanging out. Not a big going out kind of guy. Oh, sorry. Not a big going out kind of guy. I like just sitting in, watching football, relaxing. And I love drinking coffee. So that's my biggest thing.
Yeah. Like, where's your go-to coffee spot?
Oh, I don't spend money. I'm cheap.
Oh yeah.
French press guy, coffee maker.
Donut shop. Go get me. I got me a big box. I got me a Keurig in my room.
Okay.
And how are you drinking it? Black or?
It depends on the day. It depends on how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Good day. If I'm feeling like I earned a little treat. Pour some creamer in there, maybe a little sugar. Then after that, might just be a little creamer. Might be black. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's your favorite donut?
Favorite donut? I'm glazed. I'm a glazed kind of guy. I'm very plain.
Can you eat all you want since you're a lineman?
Oh gosh, I wish, but like I said, I'm cheap. So whatever they give me in there, I'm grateful for, and I'll go eat that.
How many cups of coffee?
I have a Yeti, and I put
Okay.
double shot of donut shop in there.
When did you start drinking coffee?
Whenever I was younger, and I would take it from my dad whenever he'd go to the bathroom. Start drinking it.
You sneak it away. Some guys sneak their dad's whiskey, you stick your dad's coffee.
Oh yeah.
So do you load up before a game on
Oh no.
Java? Or?
Not in the coffee. I've learned don't do it before the game. I do it after. Save it for after the game.
Why?
It's my reward. That's what I look forward to after.
What about what kind of music you listen to? You talked about that.
Anything. I'm so serious. It does not matter. This morning, 6 in the morning, I'm coming over here for lift. Taylor Swift was playing.
Oh yeah. What Taylor Swift did you listen?
I was listening to Style. Oh, that's a good one. I'm trying to get more into new stuff. Maybe if I go see her at a show, you never know. But it goes from that to Metallica to rap. It can go anything. Just depends on the mood.
You know,
Shout
I
out my
heard-
mom and dad for that one.
I heard she might be taken. How do you feel about that,
I'm sorry.
Taylor? You said you listened to Taylor.
Yeah,
Heard
kind
she
of
might
broke
be
my heart,
taken.
but it's a good man that got her, so it's good. Travis is a great guy, so it's good. He can have her. I'll let him have her.
I'm glad it's a football player.
Oh yeah. Anyone else? Someone that can make good out of something. We're good.
So your parents introduced you to a pretty eclectic musical taste.
Well, my dad, he's the old school guy. He don't listen to any country. It's all rock for him. So I grew up listening to all the Van Halen, Metallica, all that, all the good stuff. And then when I'm riding with my mom, it's all the country stuff. Then my sister, she put me on some of the pop stuff.
Oh yeah, so you got it from all sides.
Yeah, but the biggest one that I'm trying to put them on right now is Conway Twitty. That's one of my favorites. I love listening to Conway.
Nice. Nothing wrong with that.
There you go.
That's a great school country.
Yes, sir.